Today we're talking about beef, real beef, not the kind you get at a steakhouse. I'm talking about the moments when NBA players forgot they were making millions of dollars and decided to risk it all for pride. These are the top 5 biggest on-court beefs in NBA history, and trust me, some of these are absolutely wild. Before we get into it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into the madness. Starting off at number 5, we got Paul and Rajon Rondo back in 2018, Lakers versus Rockets. Now listen, I need you to understand something. Paul and Rajon Rondo are two of the smartest point guards to ever play the game. High basketball, IQ, floor generals, leaders, and yet somehow they turned a regular season game into a scene from a reality TV show. It starts with Brandon Ingram getting into it with CP3, but then Rondo steps in. They're face to face, words are flying, and then allegedly Rondo spits in Paul's face. Now I say allegedly because Rondo denied it, but come on, man, we all saw the footage. CP3 sees red, he throws a punch, Rondo throws one back, and then Ingram comes flying in like he's auditioning for the Avengers, swinging at everybody. The NBA had to suspend all 3 of them. Rondo got 3 games, CP3 got 2, Ingram got 4, but here's what makes this beef so spicy. These two had been going at each other for years. This wasn't a random Tuesday night explosion. This was years of tension finally boiling over on national television. And the best part, social media went absolutely nuts. Everybody had an opinion. That's what makes a great beef. It gets the people talking. Number 4, Dennis Rodman versus Karl Malone. Now this is a beef that lasted an entire decade. We're talking late 80s all the way through the 90s. Every single time these two matched up, you knew something was going to happen. Rodman would talk trash, Malone would throw elbows. It was like watching 2 heavyweight boxers who genuinely wanted to hurt each other. The most iconic moment came in the 1998 finals. Game 5, Rodman is boxing out Malone, which is normal basketball stuff, right? Wrong. Rodman casually kicks him while they're both on the ground. Just kicks him like he's checking if Malone's awake. Malone retaliates with an elbow that could have knocked out a horse. Both get technicals, but it gets even crazier off the court. Rodman dated Malone's ex-wife. He also claimed he was the father of one of her kids. I mean, come on. This man took the beef from the basketball court straight into Jerry Springer territory. These two genuinely despised each other, and it showed every single time they played. That's real animosity right there. Number 3 is going to make some of you mad, but I don't care. Draymond Green versus everybody. Now hear me out. Draymond has been involved in more on-court beef than a butcher shop. The most famous one, LeBron James, 2016 finals. Game 4, Draymond steps over LeBron like he's a sleeping dog. LeBron shoves him. Draymond swings at LeBron's groin area. He gets suspended for Game 5. And what happens? The Cavs come back from being down 3-1 and win the championship. Some people say that suspension cost the Warriors the title. I'm one of those people. But that's just one example. Draymond kicked Steven Adams in the groin twice during the 2016 playoffs. Twice. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Multiple fights. Jordan Poole, his own teammate, got punched by Draymond during practice. We saw the video. It leaked. The whole world watched Draymond cold cock his younger teammate. And don't even get me started on the Jusuf Nurkic chokehold in 2023. Draymond plays with an edge, and sometimes that edge turns into a sword. He's been suspended more times than most players get all-star votes. Love him or hate him, you cannot deny that Draymond Green has made a career out of being in the middle of chaos. Number 2 takes us back to 1984. Larry Bird versus Julius Erving. Dr. J, the legend, the man who could fly, one of the classiest, most respected players in NBA history, and Larry Bird got under his skin so bad that Dr. J tried to choke him on live television. November 9th, 1984. Celtics versus Sixers. These two teams hated each other, but this game took it to another level. Bird throws an elbow. Dr. J retaliates. Then they start throwing punches. Real punches, not little shoves. Julius Erving has his hands around Larry Bird's neck, trying to choke the life out of him. Players rush in. They're still going at it. Both get ejected. Now think about this for a second. Dr. J was known for being calm, professional, a gentleman. For him to lose his cool like that means Larry Bird said or did something that crossed every line imaginable. Bird later said they were just trying to kill each other, and honestly, I believe him. That Celtics-Sixers rivalry was built on pure hatred, and this moment proved it. 2 Hall of Famers throwing hands like they were in a parking lot. That's legendary beef right there. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1, the Malice at the Palace, November 19th, 2004. Pacers at Pistons. This is the moment that changed the NBA forever. It starts with Ron Artest fouling Ben Wallace hard. Wallace shoves Artest in the face with both hands. Players separate them. Artest lies down on the scorer's table like he's at a spa. And then a fan throws a drink at him. A drink. And that was it. Ron Artest charges into the stands like he's storming the beaches of Normandy. Steven Jackson follows him. They're swinging at fans. Jermaine O'Neal is on the court throwing haymakers. Fans are running onto the court trying to fight NBA players. It's absolute pandemonium. Chairs are flying, security is useless. The whole world is watching the NBA turn into a street brawl. David Stern came down like the hammer of Thor. Ron Artest got suspended for 86 games. 86 factorial. Steven Jackson got 30. Jermaine O'Neal got 25. The Pacers were championship contenders that year, and this single moment destroyed their entire season. The NBA had to change security protocols. They had to rebuild their image. Ron Artest later changed his name to Meta World Peace, partially to move past this incident. But you can't move past history. The Malice at the Palace will forever be the darkest, wildest, most insane moment in modern NBA history. Players fighting fans, fans fighting players, chaos in its purest form. That's not just beef, that's a 5-alarm fire that burned down the whole building. So there you have it, the top 5 biggest on-court beefs in NBA history, from Chris Paul and Rondo's Spitgate to the night the NBA almost imploded in Detroit. Drop your opinion in the comments, tell me which one was the craziest, and if you think I missed one, let me know. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content, and remember, in the NBA, sometimes the best drama doesn't come from the scoreboard, it comes from grown men deciding that pride is worth more than a paycheck.